If I were to be honest, the constant pivot point in my life has been crime and incarceration. See, at the age of 19, I followed in my father's footsteps, found myself incarcerated, facing a lengthy sentence, and it was in that place, what seemed to be like a deep, dark dungeon, that I began to find new life, I began to find new hope, and it came in the form of the Prison Fellowship Academy. It was in the academy that I learned money management and principles of being a parent and what it really meant to be a man who lived for Christ and who made a difference with the life he had been given. And I had opportunities in the academy to mentor and come alongside other men along their spiritual journey of discovering hope and healing in the Lord Jesus Christ. It was in that same context that I began to envision and imagine what life could be like outside of prison. And at the same time as I was being mentored, cared for, and discipled by the Church of Jesus that came into the prison, the Church of Jesus on the outside of the prison was caring for my 5-year-old daughter and her mother, who I had chose to leave in light of my incarceration. It was through Angel Tree programming that my daughter found other kids who were going through similar situations as she had, where she began to forge community in a faith family that loved her for who she was in spite of what I had done. It was there that my wife got discipled by other amazing women in our local church that eventually became my own local church home. I couldn't see myself not joining the church that had cared so well for my family while I was incarcerated. The Lord knew I was ready, not just to take the gospel that saved a person's soul, but to take the truth of the gospel that made people whole back to a local congregation that my wife and I would plant 4 years ago. From the beginning, our church has done Angel Tree, where we provide children an opportunity to receive a gift from their parent, making that incarcerated parent the hero. Our church is actively involved in justice initiatives. As a matter of fact, Hope City Church is a signer proudly of the Justice Declaration. I was given a chance to work alongside the Prison Fellowship Advocacy Wing, where I got to see our staff working with local churches and men and women on Congress, both here in DC and even just across the 50 states, to move ahead restorative justice initiatives that brought forth dignity to the individual, but also produce safety within our communities. That's why I gladly, wholeheartedly endorse and recommend you availing yourself to all of the resources provided through Prison Fellowship. What I believe that Prison Fellowship does so well is they wrap their arms around the whole family. Everything from in-prison programming to post-relief opportunities and resources to serving, caring for, and coming alongside the needs of families who've been impacted by crime and incarceration. But here's what we know. The fight for justice continues, and it happens as churches, as pastors, as moms, and as dads like you. Lift your voice, get engaged in action so that we can make a difference.